Hello students, today let us study Standard 6 Physics, Chapter number 3, Physical Quantities and Measurement, the second part. Today we will be learning about the measurement of length, mass and time. Length is defined as a straight line distance between the 2 points. Children, the standard unit for measuring length is meter. So, do you know how this meter is taken, or why this meter is taken as a standard unit? There is a department, that is the International Bureau of Weight and Measure in Paris in France. In order to ensure the consistency in length, it has kept a rod which is made up of platinum iridium rod or a bar, and there is a too fine mark between the rod, that is taken as 1 meter, and that 1 meter it is kept as a standard unit which is internationally accepted all over the world. For measurement of length, we use various common devices such as ruler, a meter rod, measuring tape, etc. Children, you should know in the metric system we have already read the table just earlier. It was taught to you, just like millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, decameter, hectometer, kilometer. In the left hand side in your book, here you can see the way the table is given. You can learn this, and here you should know 1 inch is equal to 22.54 centimeter. Now children, we should understand how to use a meter scale or a ruler correctly so that we can get accurate reading. You should use the ruler in such a way that the ends are not broken. If the ends are broken, we should not use the end of the ruler. If suppose 0 mark is not there, if you are starting from 1, suppose the length of a line is you got 12 centimeter. If 1 is suppose 0 to few millimeter, it is broken, then start measuring from 1, or you can take from 2. If you start measuring from 1, suppose, if you start measuring from 1, then if the length comes to be 12 centimeter, then the actual length will be 11 centimeter. Suppose the ruler which you can see here, it has broken end. Can you see? Here it is 0 is not there, 1 is not there. Suppose I want to measure a line. If you want to measure a line, suppose if I want to measure this line, I will keep the scale in this way. Suppose at 2, if I am keeping at 2, suppose this is coming, suppose 12, this line is of suppose 12 centimeter. Now 12 centimeter it is coming from 2 to then 12 it is coming. Then can you say what will be the actual length of the line? It is starting with 2, see, and ending with 12. So what should be the actual length of the line? The actual length of the line will be 10 centimeter. 12 minus 2, it will be 10 centimeter. Ruler, the second point, we should always place the ruler correctly. That means we should place the ruler parallel to the length you need to measure. For example, here in this you can see, if this is the line which I want to measure, then my scales should be placed like this. Can you see? Parallel to the line. Okay. Then the correct positioning of the eye is also very important. While looking at a ruler placed horizontally, your eyes should be vertical above the mark that you are reading. Here in this diagram you can see. Okay, here in this diagram you can see if a person is measuring the length of a line, if the person is looking from suppose this person, you can see the boy looking from the left hand side, tilting the eye and looking, you can see he will not get proper length. For example, suppose this is the length of the line. Suppose if I am looking from this side, okay, my eyes are here, this side, my eyes are placed this side, suppose. Okay, then I will not get the correct measurement. It may be just suppose it will be 9.9 centimeter. Okay, if I am positioning my eyes, suppose here, if I am keeping my eyes here this side, it may be 10.1. It is a parallax error which is caused due to the thickness of the scale. So my eyes should always be vertical above the mark that I am reading. My eyes should be kept above here. My eyes should be kept vertical above. See how this correct positioning here, the person, you can see the man, if he sees like straight, this one, if we keep the eye vertical, then he will get the correct reading. Otherwise, these two person, you can see they will be getting wrong reading. Why? Because of the parallax error. What is parallax error? Parallax error that is caused due to the wrong positioning of the eye due to the thickness of the scale here. Is that clear, everyone? Now you can see the curved line. If I want to measure the length of the curved line, how will measure the length of a curved line? We'll take a thread. This is a thread. Okay, the thread I will keep it along the length of the line like this. Okay, then we will mark the point here, suppose till here 1, length of the thread here 1. Okay, then again we'll keep the thread and move it along the length of the line. It came, suppose this much. Okay, one complete thread and this much. Then we'll take the scale and measurement. We'll measure the length of this. Suppose this is 7 centimeter. Okay, sorry, complete thread, this one, suppose this is coming 8 centimeter. Okay, 8 centimeter, and this one extra I got how much? This one, suppose 7 centimeter. Okay, so 8 plus 7, total coming 15 centimeter. So from here to here, this one is 8 centimeter and this one is suppose 7 centimeter. Total length will be how much? 8 plus 7 centimeter, that is equal to 15 centimeter. Did you understand? So this is how we measure the length of the curved line, by placing the thread along the length of the line, and finally the length of that thread is measured. Now let us study how to measure the diameter of a sphere. Here in the diagram you can see this is a sphere or a ball. Okay, now here two matchbox are kept side by side. These are the two matchbox. Okay, then we'll put the scale and we'll measure the length between the two matchbox from here to here. Okay, we'll measure the length between the two matchbox and that will give us the diameter of the sphere.